Ever feel kind of stuck, like you're just spinning your wheels? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down a really simple but powerful framework for making real intentional change in your life. It's all based on this idea of leveling up, one small step at a time. I love this quote. It's so true, right? The life you want, it's not going to just magically appear or fall into your lap. You have to build it. It's all about that shift, from waiting for things to happen to you to making things happen for you. And that's the whole point of leveling up. It isn't about some perfect, flawless plan. It's not about one giant leap. It's really just about having the guts to take those small, consistent steps towards who you actually want to become. Every single tiny upgrade, it builds momentum. Okay, so let's dive in and see how we can start building that momentum, starting with the absolute foundation. All right, so we're going to break this whole journey down into 3 parts, and we're kicking things off with the most crucial one, laying down your blueprint. This is all about crafting the mindset and the direction for your journey. So think of your blueprint as having 3 main pillars. First, you've got to set a clear vision. Second, you need to strengthen that self-discipline. And third, you have to commit to continuous improvement. Your vision tells you where to go. Discipline is what gets you there. And that commitment to improving, that's what makes sure you keep going. Let's dig into that first one, the vision. Okay, vision. First things first. You can't hit a target you can't see, right? It's like trying to drive to a city you've never heard of with no map. You're just sailing without a rudder. And this isn't just wishful thinking. It's about getting really clear and defining a concrete destination for your career, your health, your money, your relationships, the whole shebang. So I want you to really take a second and think about this. What does your leveled up life actually look like? And I mean, get specific. I want to be healthier. That's kind of vague, right? It's a wish. But I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week and stop eating takeout on weekdays. Now that's a target. Remember, vague goals, they're only going to get you vague results. And this is where it all clicks into place. See, your vision is the what, your discipline is the how, and that commitment to always getting better, that's what makes it stick. They all need each other. One just doesn't work without the others. It's this awesome feedback loop. Your vision fuels your discipline, and that discipline gets you those little wins that make you want to keep improving. Okay, so you've got your blueprint. You know where you're going. But a blueprint alone won't get you there, right? You need an engine to actually drive you forward. And that brings us to part 2, building that engine. This is all about the daily actions and habits that create some real momentum. And this engine is basically made up of 4 key things. We're talking about improving your daily habits, investing in personal growth, taking some purposeful risks, and this one's huge, decluttering your life. Let's see how all these pieces fit together. Your lifestyle is really just a collection of your smallest habits. Think about it. It's not about these huge, grand gestures. It's about upgrading those tiny little choices you make every single day. That's how you upgrade your whole life. And here's a tough truth. Growth lives where fear begins. You just can't level up if you're stuck in your comfort zone. It's impossible. So you have to actively invest in new experiences, learn new things, and step outside of what feels easy. That's where the magic happens. This is so important, decluttering, because leveling up isn't just about adding good stuff to your life. It's also about getting rid of the junk that's holding you back. The distractions, toxic relationships, old habits. You have to make space for the good stuff, for focus, for growth, for real positive change. All right, we've got our blueprint, we've built our engine, but an engine can't run without fuel, right? So this final part is all about gathering the resources and building the environment that will sustain your growth for the long haul. And when we talk about fuel, we're really looking at 3 key types. First, high-quality people. They fuel your mindset and your attitude. Second, your health and energy. That fuels your body and your ability to actually do the work. And third, mastering your money. That fuels your future and opens up opportunities. Let's look at why these are so crucial. Seriously, think about this. The people you surround yourself with are everything. The right environment literally elevates your thinking, your attitude, your actions. They're either an elevator or an anchor. And choosing the right people, that's one of the biggest upgrades you can possibly make. And it's the same for your body and your finances. They aren't just nice to haves. They are the actual fuel for your growth. We're talking about exercise, rest, nutrition. And for finances, budgeting, saving, investing. I mean, you can have the most amazing car in the world, But if the tank is empty, you're not going anywhere. It's that simple. These are absolutely non-negotiable. So, as we wrap this up, the big idea is this. Make leveling up a lifestyle, not just a phase. This isn't some 30-day challenge you do and then forget about. The goal is to make this whole process a permanent part of who you are. It's not just something you do, it's who you become. And that brings us right back to the beginning, with maybe the most important question of all. Forget about the huge, overwhelming 5-year plan for just a minute. Ask yourself, what is the one small upgrade you can make today, right now? Because that's where it all starts.